So we are here waiting at the booth to pay for parking in the Animal Kingdom. They have signs up everywhere that says cashless payment preferred, have your cashless payment ready. You cannot get into park more than 30 minutes before the park opens, so put that in your travel plans. They will let you line up only half an hour before the park opens, not any earlier. You will have to turn around and come back later. But this is July 10th at the annual pass holder preview is what we're waiting to get into. So all of these are annual pass holders waiting to get in today to preview the park.
Hey. There. Everything right there. Excellent. Good one.
Thank you.
You guys having a good time?
Yep.
Welcome back. We're so glad to have you.
Thank you.
Great, your hat on.
Good morning, welcome. Right over here on the left side is our screening. Good morning.
Morning. This way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Umbrella.
You can see the 6-foot markers.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, you too. Bye. So far it seems pretty nice. They have social distancing tape on the ground. They take your temperature as soon as you come in. Seems pretty easy peasy. Everything is touchless, and you know, it's pretty deserted for the annual pass holder preview, so I'm not complaining. It says 5-minute wait time, so we're gonna enjoy that, right? So we'll show you guys some more of what the park looks like. So I'm assuming this tape is where the overflow comes for the line. Take a good look at that wait time. You probably never see that again.
just make sure it doesn't rumble on your
So it looks like they make sure that you stay about 6 feet apart while you're waiting in line. To give each family time to go ahead.
go.
Hand sanitizer if you need it. Such a beautiful area.
Like this.
Ooh. So pretty in here. So far, most people stay about 6 feet away from you and follow the signs on the floor, but you know. So wherever people are right next to each other in line, like lines are right next to each other, they have plexiglass installed in between the lines. More plexiglass in between the lines.
That means I can see.
Are you doing any other parts for previews?
Just this
Just
one.
this one? Okay.
Yeah. We were hoping Hollywood Studios would have been in the preview. That would have been awesome to get on all the Star Wars
Well, they
rides
start
without
next
waiting.
week, so yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, come on over, folks. I'm going to take 1 and 2 right through here in C3. And
C3.
your technician will show you where to stand in there.
Thank you. Woo, C3.
Delta, come on in. How many?
2.
Come on in. Oh yeah, but you guys are gonna be the first red circle down by the door. First red circle down by the door.
Keep going.
How many here?
4.
So as you notice, they skipped the preview room where you get to pick your avatar, and they're not using the numbers on the floor anymore, just specific red circles.
Can everyone see me?
No.
Never.
Where are you? I don't see you.
Great. Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Navi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an Ikron, or as we call it, a Banshee. The way you're going to do this is by being matched to something called an Avatar. They're created by blending
So you
human
still
DNA
get your 3D
and
glasses.
Navi DNA. Let's get you into the link chamber.
Travelers, you'll be linking to a Banshee and flying at extreme heights for 4.5 minutes. If you have a fear of heights, prone to motion sickness, or for whatever reason cannot stay seated in your vehicle for those 4.5 minutes, this next chamber is your last chance to opt out. Row 1 through 8, follow me. 9 through 16, follow number 8.
We are 1 through 8.
Attention drivers,
Party
stow
of
your
2.
gear on the back wall and then get onto the link chair the way we showed you in the video. Then put on your flight visors.
1 and 2 down on
1
the
and
end.
2.
For your safety, throughout this entire experience, remain seated, lean forward, holding onto the hand grips, and supervise your children.
Para su seguridad.
So I forgot how amazing that ride is. It was so much fun. So it's gonna take them a little bit longer to get people on the ride because they have to sanitize in between each round. But if you've never ridden Flight of Passage, it is so worth it. First time I ever rode it, I definitely teared up. But so they have hand sanitizer everywhere for you to use right after the ride too. So that's good. So we were in line for the Navi River Journey ride, and so far we've just walked right on. Hey. Is that the back or the front? It's the back. So we are in, it's not padded. We're in a boat by ourselves.
Yeah, this is sick.
Alright, so they don't sanitize after every boat, so they expect you to sanitize your hands before and after the ride. So no one is cleaning unless it's periodically. I haven't seen it. We're at Pongo Pongo. Gonna get a specialty drink. They have cast members making sure that you stay 6 feet apart at least. They're pretty thorough about that. Polite but thorough. So if you're wondering what restaurants are like right now at Disney, they have just tables blocked off in between other tables where it says do not sit. And you know, of course you can take your mask off to eat. There's no one here policing that. I thought I had my credit card linked to my Magic Band, which is a good thing to do before you come, so that way you can do contactless payment, but apparently I forgot to get mine set up. So they are still accepting cash, of course, just they prefer you use a contactless payment method.
Dentro del vehículo. Y cuide a sus niños. Gracias. Jumbo,
More
everyone.
plexiglass.
Welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris. Before you begin your trip, kindly wind down yourself.
They also have plexiglass in between all of the seats on the safari.
Of your safari adventure. To ensure a safe and pleasant trip, you should.
Alright, Jumbo everyone, my name is Michelle. I'm going to be your safari guide here throughout the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Please keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the truck at all times.
This
When you
new
take the
view
photos,
kinda
make sure
stinks.
you hold on tight to those cameras. Have them on a sports or live action mode. It gets pretty bumpy out here, so anything that falls out of the truck, we'll stay out of the truck. Let me know if something falls, and I will call word and we'll get it out in the Little Aturi Forest.
I highly recommend
Calling the forest, they're
asking for the front, otherwise your view is going to be pretty restricted.
To blend in throughout the dense vegetation. Look up
Or
to
at
the
least hopefully you
left-hand side,
sit
you're going to see some
at the end.
rust-colored animals. Those are bungos. Bungos are
So you definitely want to sit in the front or possibly in the back if you're going to ride the safari for the best views. On riding this ride, it does get quite hot because there's not as much airflow, seeing that they have this plastic. So it does block a lot of airflow. I'm pretty hot right now, and it's, if I had to guess, probably only maybe 76, 77 degrees out right now and really humid. But there's just no airflow, so that kind of stinks. But so that was the first time we've seen characters since we've been at the park this morning, right?
And I rode Everest for the first time.
And he rode Everest for the first time.
And I'm about to lose my voice because
It was so funny. That ride's amazing, for sure. We walked right on. But they had the same line spacing as all the rest of the rides with the tape on the ground. And when you get on the roller coaster, they have you spaced apart. So there's no one behind you and there's no one in front of you. So
I feel like the trip so far has been 9 out of 10.
well, the park is pretty much dead because, you know, it's pass holders only today for the preview, and, you know, there might not be a lot of people wanting to come to Disney right now.
I mean, I have no problem with that.
But it's definitely been a lot of fun so far. The cast members will definitely watch you and make sure you have your mask on. There was a girl who had hers down here by underneath her nose, and they asked her to put it up. When you're eating at the tables, no one says anything to you, but when you immediately get up, someone comes and cleans and wipes down your table and things like that. So it's been fun. I like the characters on the boat. I think that was cool. And that's probably the only characters we might see today, I'm thinking. So the characters are definitely social distancing. Air conditioning. I did want to say, you'll notice a lot of Disney cast members have a face mask and they also have the plastic shields on. I did hear security at the front gate when we first got here say that you couldn't have just a plastic shield. You have to have a face mask covering your mouth and nose. And you can also have a plastic shield if you want one, but that's not necessary. So keep that in mind. So they have plexiglass behind us. And then if you're a larger family, there's no plexiglass in between the last row. So it looks like they have ushers that show you where to sit in the theater. Thank you. Nope, I was wrong. They give your group a special circle to stand on so you're not all crowded in here waiting to see It's Tough to Be a Bug. So look for your circle. I have a feeling that the crowd control is going to be really rough during busy days. Like, this line will probably be a really long wait with how spaced out everyone's going to be. So I guess when the doors open, we can just come on in. Seating ourselves. Guess we'll see what the seats look like after we're in here. I'm thinking they'll probably just have rows blocked off.
Yeah, you'll see them. They're right up there. That's right up front.
Go all the way down. So the theater is like, definitely got some social distancing going on. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you got some helpful hints and tips for what to expect when you come back to Disney. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and comment below if this video helped you or if you have any tips to give anyone else. Thanks. Bye.